Hey guys, how you doing today? Uh, okay, got an important video today for you. You don't want to miss it. It's about the Larry Carlton Les Paul with the P90s in it. I don't know if you saw my other videos about it when I first got it, review. But this is going to be a review on if you want to upgrade your car, Larry Carlton guitar or change something. I'm going to take you through it. And this is the guitar that I'm talking about right here. Okay, it's a beauty. Gotta admit that. It's um, I did have problems with it. I'll get into that in a minute. Uh, Sweetwater took care of me. I could have sent it back, but I really love the top on it. And another thing too, it's light. I like light guitars. I got a bad, back, my neck. So this guitar is only 7.5 pounds. Hard to get a 7.5 pounds, Les Paul, regardless whether it's a Gibson, Epiphone. Um, the the neck is absolutely beautiful. It's a nice satin neck. Um, and it's a beautiful looking guitar, and the neck so smooth, the rolled edges and everything. But we already discussed that in the other videos. Like I said, it's a beauty. Well, let's go behind the beauty. Okay, now, the guitar is only $641. And a lot of times, these companies cut corners. They got to cut corners on electronics. I think a lot of us know that. No, you're not going to have the best pickups. You're not going to have the best electronics. Most of them are in Korea. This guitar is made in, Indonesia. Uh, but as far as like the wood goes and stuff, it's a beautiful top. You can't, deny it. It's a polyurethane top. Nice binding on it. I love this part here. A lot of people say, "Whoa, what's that?" This is great. I mean, look at that, how beautiful that is. If you look at the neck and now rounded like that. Now you look at a Les Paul, Gibson, or Epiphone, that big square block. I mean, look how nice this is. How could you not like that? A lot of people say, "Well, you don't need that." That's beautiful. I wish all the Gibsons had that. That's a beautiful design. You could go all the way down. Look at that, like nothing here, and it's just a great design. I love it. I don't, people don't like it, but okay. What happened was I planned on taking these pickups out no matter what. I know that pick up the P90s are noisy. I play in my room. I don't want noise, but I really wanted to go with the Seymour Duncan, the JJ, the Jared Nichols silencer pickup in the bridge, and I've heard on his videos that they're awesome pickups, and then Seymour Duncan recommended me going with the silencer and the neck here. So this is a JJN now, and that's a regular silencer. So all the stuff, let's just give you a quick rundown. Everything has changed to 920D wiring, pots, everything's been changed, um, everything. So what happened was, okay, when I first plugged it in, everything was messed up. It was screwed up. The volume, it wasn't working right. It sounded terrible, and I never had P90s before, so I don't know. I'm thinking that's just the way they are. I got to turn the volume up. There's a lot of noise. People say they're noisy, so but I didn't think anything of it. And so I just had ordered everything. I ordered the 920D stuff, the new pickups and everything, right? So I ordered everything. So I figured, well, let me take everything apart and get ready for it. So I took everything apart, took out the pickups, uh, turned it over, started taking out the wire. The pots were like real garbage pots, real small and stuff. So when I got to the toggle switch, found the problem. Okay, there's no room in here. Okay, there isn't room for a piece of tissue between the pickups, the switch, the toggle switch, and the wood. Don't ask me why they couldn't make the hole 1/4 inch bigger. Okay, so the contacts, you know how they are. There's 3 contacts. When you click the switch, when contact goes, like they make for the bridge. One goes for the neck. One goes for the middle. Both. The neck pickup was shorted out to ground, the middle. That's why the guitar was acting so weird. So it was smashed up against the wood. There's no room in here. If you ever open yours up, if you have one, there is no room. It's disgusting. So I said, oh my God, that's the problem. That was the problem all along. But like I said, anyway, regardless, I'm changing everything anyway, you know. So pulled out the switch, ordered a Switchcraft, a pre-wired switch. So now I took everything out and I get the 920 dewiring, right? And the pickups. So, ready to install everything. And the holes are too small. Okay? The holes, because they use those little pots, and the diameter of the screw part, whatever you want to call it, the pot, is small, a lot smaller than the holes in here. They're junky pots. They must be 59 cents. So I'm like, oh no, you know. So what I had to do was, no big deal. I had to drill out the holes. Okay. And this is not for everybody. I mean, I do a lot of this work. I've been working on guitars a long time. I mean, for somebody that never did anything like that, I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, so, you know, taped everything up, drilled the holes bigger, very easy. Okay. And then, you know, just to the right size for the pots. And they fit fine. Ran the new toggle switch. And that was a little bit of a nightmare again because, like I said, no room. I mean, there's just no room in here for the toggle switch. It is such a stupid, stupid design. So I really had to be careful. I actually taped in between the connectors, like on top of where they move, so they wouldn't touch, you know, they wouldn't touch the middle, the ground. So fixed that. Now, okay, so no big deal. Like, you know, for me, like I said, I did it all. I put the Gibson knobs on here. You know, I put the nice knobs, and I put the little things here, the whatever they are, little pointers. I put them on. The whatchamacallit, the jack was okay. Okay, I was able to use the jack. The hole was big enough, so that's okay. So now I get that done, and so I get to the pickups, right? I'm like, well, you know, the P90s, man, you know, how they can't be different, right? I go to put the P90s in, they don't fit. I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. Why don't they fit? So I could not get them in. It was so tight. So, not a big deal. Just had to trim a little bit. Got my knife inside, just slightly, just a little, must have been probably from the polyurethane around the edge, I think. So, so I just had to trim a little bit to get the pickups in. Not a big deal. So that was no problem. And I got them in nice and tight. And if you look too, they're really, how nice they look. I don't know if you ever seen on some guitars, there's space, they wobble. See, that's one thing good though. I got to tell you that they fit so tight, there's no wobbling. I know a lot of people, you know, you get them and they go like this, you know, they're not, because it's such a big opening. I've seen where they wobble. Even some of the humbuckers do that. So I'm happy about that they are tight. And they do go up and down, no problem if I want to adjust them. But there's no movement. And I put some foam underneath. The original ones had this like double foam on the pickups to like keep them raised or something. I don't know. It was junk. They didn't even foil. They didn't even protect inside with like foil. They are single coil pickups, so you want to like put that shield stuff. So I wound up shielding the whole thing inside too, with the copper shield. And why not? Even though these are the silencers, if you know, it was no big deal anyway. So I did that, and I'm going to do a video on how it sounds like. It came out really nice. But so that's the finished product. I got these. You got the original for sale. The pots and stuff I threw away, real garbage. I mean, I wouldn't put them in a $99 guitar from Guitar Center. Junk. But that's where they save money. All that stuff, they save money. But a couple of bucks investment, and you got yourself a nice guitar. It really is nice, and I think I'll have this guitar a long time. I love the neck, like I said. I think it is like a, I'm not sure if it's a three. I think you could see, yeah, it's a scarf joint right here. So that's one piece there, and I thought I saw maybe something down here, but I don't think so. So I think it's just a two-piece. Here's a scarf. So I think it's just a two-piece, and I heard other people say, oh, you know, the locking tuners feel. I gotta tell you, the locking tuners feel very nice. I saw one video said they feel, I don't know, they seem to be heavy duty and they seem to be nice. We'll see. I mean, if it's the worst comes to worst, I have to change, but everything else has changed. So that's it. I mean, you know, I hated to, like I said, I hated to, and I'm very impressed though too. I know I told you in my other video, real bone nut, very important. Real bone. It's amazing that you spent $3,000 on a Les Paul to give you synthetic. Unbelievable. Plastic, real plastic. It's all it is, plastic shit. And this too, the stop tail piece. I was very impressed. I didn't have to go with the Faber hardware. I usually do, but it's a nice aluminum tailpiece, nice and light. It's about the only thing they went nice with. I guess I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper for them or whatever. And the bridge is okay too. I didn't change the bridge. I was going to go with the Faber, but yeah, I didn't see any need to. You know, I didn't see any need to go with that. But so just wanted to tell you guys that if you have any ideas of upgrading your Larry Carlton guitar with pickups and stuff, please, you know, if you're watching the video, keep it and tell anybody you know. I did get in contact with Sweetwater and let the engineer know, and also a higher up person there too. Do not recommend, you know, because they get questions and stuff too. Do not recommend the P90 stuff for this, because they're only going to send it back. Because I don't think any, you know, people want to drill their guitars out. I mean, you can take it to a guitar luthier. He's going to charge you probably a few $100, but it's really not bad. I mean, you get the drill, you tape it. I did get a little chip on the end. You're going to get that because the polyurethane chipped a little bit on one or two of them, but it's going to be covered anyway. It's going to be covered by the knob. So if you chip a little bit, just make sure you cover that hole with tape, nice and good, before you drill. And it should be okay. Only two of them chipped a little bit, but like I said, it's hidden. It's not you didn't crack the whole guitar or nothing. And really, that's about it. I mean, and you could really have a nice guitar. And like I said, if it was a P90 guitar, no big deal about the trimming. Like I said, it wasn't such a big deal. Didn't expect it, but it wasn't. You know, throwing this thing in the garbage. And like I said, I really was. I didn't really mind because of the top of this guitar, the way it is made, beautiful. The neck, fantastic, and the weight. My major thing is the weight. So, all right, guys. So you know, I don't get paid for any of these promos or anything, any reviews or something. So I hope a lot of people watch this video. It is you know, pretty interesting. I haven't seen a video like this yet, but it's good to make people aware. And also got another one coming up too on a Telecaster, Larry Carlton Telecaster, right after this one. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And that's it. Thanks. Have a good one. All right, put this baby down. Okay. All right. What's this? Oh, okay.